Hello, everyone. Welcome to Merle's Pearls of Business Wisdom, where I discuss all things relationship and how they impact the workplace. I'm Relationship Miracle Worker, Merle M. Singer. You can find me, and you can find my podcast. You can find this podcast on relationshipmiracleworker.com. Each week I have a different topic, and once a month I have a guest. Today's topic is how can I say this? Yes. Treat your workplace. If you have a small business and you have people working there, if you're a manager, often they say treat your workplace like your second family. But I'm gonna object to that. I'm gonna say, and I read this somewhere. I thought it was actually quite good. Treat your workplace like you're a professional sports team. Professionals, they pay a lot of money to the people that work in a professional sports team, all the players. And so they take care of them. They take care of them. And when, in fact, I listened today, there was a newscast. I'm not a sports person, but I understand sports. And there was this football player that was new, and everybody was excited that he was joining the team. He had a mentor assigned to him, not a buddy, just helping him out. This guy was paid to mentor this new player. What do you do with the new employees in your business? Do you assign somebody to them to help them just learn the way your company does things? Do you? One of the things about sports teams is that they have a big goal, and it's really clear they want to win this scholarship or whatever they call it as championship. and if you notice lately, a lot of sports teams are doing charity work, so they're adopting a school or bringing sports to kids, underprivileged kids, doing something that gives them a mission beyond themselves. Are you doing that in your workplace? Have you adopted a charity? Do the people working for you feel like the guy next to them has their back? Do they feel like it is a team? Or are they just out there by themselves, just making money, just so they can pay the rent? As I said, I'm not a sports enthusiast, but I'm a relationship enthusiast, and I'm impressed with whatever the mistakes are that different sports teams do at different times. They get in hot water about this, that, or the other thing, or somebody gets in trouble. Or the overall concept of sports teams is teams. It's really clear that they need each other, and because they know that, and because they play like that, most of them, and the ones that are more successful. And so they are appreciated, and there is a bonding, a camaraderie among them, each of them. And the owners of the team and the managers of the team understand this and foster it. And that's why you have great sports teams. Well, they've got it right. So if like they say, treat it like a family, well, you're not going to get rid of anybody in your family. But in a sports team, you will. And not only will you do that, but you'll have in mind who you want to replace it. So, and a lot of times they try to steer them to another good or a good match for them, a different team. That concept of being of having a greater purpose, of being involved in more than yourself, of doing things, really having people help each other so that they can all be their best. Do a lot of practice, and you got to produce. There's accountability. So when they get drunk all night, maybe sometimes they don't get found out, but when they do, it's not a good thing. They get fined. They can't play a certain amount of games, things like that. So there's accountability, and there's consequences, but there's a big purpose that they understand and are a part of. They need to be a part of it to be a part of that team. And if you can create that in your workplace, then you got something going. That's my word for the day. It's not a long word, but it's a pithy word, because really, it's how you treat your people. I got in a conversation about this. Managing companies used to be more like mob boss mentality. I tell you what to do, and you got to do that, or boom, 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 boom. But today, and it gets more so and more so with as younger people come in. It's more they're more interested in being a part of something. And being a part of it means that they have something to do with the decision making, and they want to have a goal, a purpose, a higher purpose, something that's meaningful to them. And that you got that going for you. You're going to be more and more successful. I predict it. That's my word for the day. That's Merle's Pearls. Just remember, thank you for listening to Merle's Pearls of Business Wisdom with your host. It's me, Merle M. Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. You can find this podcast and all previous podcasts on relationshipmiracleworker.com. But hey, you don't have to bother with that. You can go to Spotify. You can go to Apple Podcasts. You can go to any of your favorite podcast platforms and look for Merle's Pearls of Business Wisdom, and I shall appear. I do weekly, as you may know by now. I do these weekly broadcasts, but in addition, once a month I interview somebody, and I've had some wonderful interviews. Just check out those and let me know what you think. Have a fabulous day.